I am back in the workshop and we've been doing loads of work to it and it's looking so good. I'm so pleased with it. I'm sorry if this is fuzzy, I'm using my front camera. I don't know why. I find it easier to use my front camera for this bit because I can actually see what on earth I'm showing you in that screen but still talk to you at the same time. So I've been rubbish at filming this week. Been doing a lot, just been rubbish at filming. I have been filming the speed paints that I've been doing for the Inktober challenges that I've chosen. I hope you enjoyed those. I think my favourite this week, let me know what your favourite is, but I think my favourite for Inktober this week has been, I've been loving the deer. She is one of my faves, I must admit, but actually I think the frog on the toadstool, he's so freaking cute. I think he's my favourite. I'll go with him. Yeah, so I'm just in my workshop getting some bits done. If you remember last time in my last vlog I was saying like Etsy's starting to take off. I was literally came in here to pack an Etsy order and I thought I'd film it for you guys because I know that I like watching other people pack up their goodies. I thought that would be a good thing for you guys to see. So let's film that. And then as soon as I got in here, I had a little buzz on my phone and then I looked at it and there was another Etsy order and I was like, woohoo, I'm doing an Etsy packing, let's do another Etsy packing. Although that one is for earrings, not a lamp, so I don't keep my earrings in my workshop because they're quite small and usually the ones I'm working on and the ones that are finished are within the same box. It's like all stacked up. That's all in the house and I have to go back out and sort that out. So yeah, I'll give that little bit a miss until I go back in. I'm gonna get on with packing and then I'm going to bring you back and I'm going to show you this workshop that we've been doing. I know it looks a mess behind me still. It's an organised chaos. I promise you, it's organised chaos. I know where bits are. It's just, it doesn't look that pleasing to the eye, does it? But I'm going to make it pretty. Not too pretty because we do one day want to make our new workshop and if I make this too pretty I might be too sad to knock it down and start again. But I will make it pretty because it's my workspace, so I want to feel inspired when I come into it. So I'm going to do a tidy up, do my packing of Ambrosius Owl and then I'm going to give you a little tour of what we've been doing this weekend. And I've done a bit of tidying up, which I feel a lot better with. And I suddenly remembered I have these, which I use as my display flowers. And I just thought they'd make a really cute addition, whilst I'm not using them on a stool or something in here, just to make it feel a bit more homely and a bit more mine. So I thought I will pop them into a squirrel vase because I'm loving the squirrel vase with his mushrooms. So I just thought I'd have a little chat with you whilst I am packing up this beautiful lamp. So this is Ambrosius. And the reason he's called Ambrosius is A, he's an owl, so I instantly think magic. And B, long-eared owls, so they're a British owl, their Latin name is Otis. Which, as soon as I read that, I immediately thought of one of Merlin's name, which was Ambrosius. Otis, Ambrosius. It just seems to click in my brain. So that's why he's called that. So he's magical, and it alludes to his Latin name. Yeah, I'm really pleased with him. He's like one of my... I think I did him just before I did Squirrel, but he was one of my more complicated designs, but it was really fun to do because these owls look like their feathers are meant to look like bark anyway, and obviously I make everything out of wood and it's all double-sided, and he just looks so good in the wood that I'm really chuffed with him. So I'm just going to pop him safe. You can sit in my little baskets that I've got. So because he's a big lamp, he takes my biggest box that I've got, which is ginormous. And with the smaller boxes, I tend to pre-ink them. So I've got like this massive stamp. Let's get it out. A huge stamp, look at it. Massive. And that's what I use for my branding on my packaging boxes, so that as soon as they see it in the post, they know where it's from. And it looks so cute. So I hope everyone's week has been really good. I've been very busy with trying to get this workspace sorted. I think I'm going to paint this. I've been looking at this white, and because the wood's so old, it's quite stained in places, so I think if I paint it like a darker blue, it'll be prettier for you to look at, prettier for me to look at, and we can all enjoy it together. And I've just realised this box is so big that I most probably don't fit in the frame at the moment. So I'm sorry about that. But it's one of those things. And I get all my boxes from a company called Raja Pack. Because they seem to have the biggest range of boxes that I've seen. All I want is brown boxes anyway, because I don't want any dyes or bleaches used when you don't need to. So I just keep it brown, keep it happy, and it looks good. Right. We need, sorry Mr. Squirrel, I'm squishing you. Need some tissue paper. I got some dark blue ready for the winter season, but I've got quite a lot of this light stuff left over from, I'm going to do 2, I think. I've got a lot of this light stuff left over from summer. I'm just trying to use it up on my current orders because there's not a lot left. I'm not so fancy that I have to have the logo on it or anything. It's just literally good old plain tissue paper. So pop that in, ready to go. And I'm going to put the box over here on the new desk that has been built. Whew. all done, I'm going to give you a tour of my lovely workshop that is in the works. My workshop that's in the works. That makes sense, right? So I'm taking you off the tripod. I'm sorry if I am shaky. But this is the same pretty much as you saw it last time. I have done a little bit of a tidy up. So it's still chaos, but it's organised chaos. And then I've got all my packing stuff over here. And then I thought I'll put out some of my... I'd put out some of my little animals. And this is my new workbench. It looks so rough, doesn't it? But this workbench is going to have my new laser cutter. Well, not my new one, my old one. In my other workshop, the new one will go into, because that one will get more use. Whereas this will be prototypes. And in the evenings, I will run the program so it does the lamps that take the longest, like Ambrosius. But yeah, I'm super pleased with that. We got a big hole because you need a vent for laser cutters. But that's how it's all looking at the moment. And I can't wait to show you as it progresses. So I'm going to go in now and I'm going to finish doing this order and getting it all beautiful and neat. Ooh, I've got you closer. I'm bringing you closer. Oh. So I have just been editing my video and realised I didn't say goodbye to you all, which is a bit rubbish really. I have tried to include a lot of things in the week, but to be honest, today is definitely more, this video is definitely more a day in the life than anything else. And that's okay. I've actually quite enjoyed it. It's been nice. Got loads done. Got the workshop done. And next week I'm getting my laser cutter in that workshop. And I can show you some more laser cutting goodness because it's actually quite therapeutic to watch a time lapse of a laser cutter going. So I'm looking forward to being able to show you more of that content. And I've been really enjoying the Inktober stuff. Really enjoying the Inktober stuff. And I know it's a bit of a hodgepodge because I've chosen like 4 different creators to do from their Inktober lists. Like, I think I've chosen Catniptober, so the lovely Catherine. I have chosen her Inktober. I have chosen LB Draws. I think that one's a half. Is that a half-tober or Witchtober? There's Halftober and Witchtober, and I've been doing those two. So there's Catniptober, Witchtober, and Halftober, and then I have taken Wisp from Inktober because I just had this idea in my brain of a roe deer bouncing as like a fairy type, blue fairy type. That's the Wisp, which you can see on my Instagram actually. You should go check it out if you want to see more of my pictures and things and what I create. There's definitely a lot more going on Instagram than necessarily on here, because it's on here it's more the process of doing it rather than the final result. But yeah, and if you've been doing Inktober, let me know. Share your creations. It would be lovely to see what you're up to. And like and subscribe if you've been enjoying my vlogs. Don't worry if you don't want to. That's fine too. It would just be nice. So I'm gonna finish editing the lovely video and it's getting late, so I need to say goodbye. Have a lovely week and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully with a shiny new laser cutter. Bye guys.